right, here we are, day 31, and today I want to talk about unstressing, or the emotional detox that can happen for a lot of us when we start a meditation practice. This is really important stuff to talk about because a lot of times when people start a meditation practice, they think, well, I'm meditating now, so I should never feel a feeling. I'm meditating now, so I'm never allowed to be sad or angry. But please let go of this story, absolve yourself of this false reality, and know that actually meditation sometimes allows you to feel things more intensely, more fully, so you can move through to the new now. So the way I like to think about this is almost like, imagine a hose that's been coiled up for the winter, and then spring rolls around and you turn on the fresh, cool, clear spring water, and the first thing that comes out of the end of the hose is dirt and gunk and earthworms. And it can feel really confusing because you're like, well, I'm tapping into this clear source of water. Why is this junk coming out? Similarly, it's like, well, I'm starting this meditation practice. I've been doing it now for over a month. Why do I feel tired? Why do I feel angry? Why do I feel sad? And so I really want you to have a very clear intellectual understanding that stress sometimes has a bit of the same flavor on the way out as it did on the way in. So please be gentle with yourself through this process. The best thing you can do for yourself is to rest. Take naps, take some baths, get massages, take a lot of care of your physical body as you're having a bit of an emotional detox. The other way you can think about unstressing is imagine that there's a 10-year-old boy, right? And he goes to school and there's a bully that punches him in the face and steals his lunch money. And the bully says to the little boy, he says, don't cry, don't you cry, because if you cry, I'm going to do it again tomorrow. And so he's 10, so he manages to suck it up and make it through the whole day. And then he gets home and he sees his mom, and his mom can tell something's up. So she says, honey, what's wrong? And he looks at her and she hugs him, and then he just starts bursting out into tears. And he's like, this bully took my money. And now, is it the mom that's making him cry? No, it's that he feels safe enough with his mother to release the whole day's stress and trauma. And this sort of strangely is what meditation is doing for us, right? Meditation is allowing us to nestle into her ample bosom and letting us feel safe enough to let go of the lifetime of stress and trauma that most of us have been holding on to. So if this is happening for you, don't worry, don't panic. This is very normal. The best thing you can do is rest. Be gentle with yourself, and you can actually do a bit of a vocal meditation. You can chant on the sound of ah. Really simple but very cleansing process. It's going to help you to release any old frustration, any old sadness. And to do it, I recommend that you simply sit down. You could have your back supported or not with chanting, whatever feels most comfortable. And you just take a big, delicious inhale. And as you exhale, you simply make the sound of ah, just and then you inhale, and you again release on ah. Ah. You can try it with me so I don't look like such a ding-dong. So just big, deep inhale, and we'll do it together. And you just keep going on. I would recommend starting with about 3 minutes of this. And if that feels good, you can kick it up to 5. And know that chanting is very different than meditation in my book. It's more about cleansing. It's more about releasing. And it's all about opening up the channels in your body. So this is a beautiful thing to do if you're going through some unstressing or an emotional detox to help to cleanse the body. I also like the sound of ah because the sound of ah is in all the names of God, right? And I love that unity there. Ra, God, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, it all has this ah sound inside of it. And so I find it very unifying, regardless of what religion you are or what your belief system is. It's simply making the sound of ah, which is very cleansing and healing. All right, so take good care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Know that once this stress leaves the body, it's never coming back. And on the other side of it, you have access to a limitless source of bliss and fulfillment. So this is brave work. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.